All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of BallinVA. Today, I got my two biggest fan bases, man. Got somebody from John Marshall, and I got Verona in the house. First, coming from Verona, the East End, coming from Norfolk State University, which you're a rising senior, rising senior, doing this thing over there, big things down there at 757. My man Tyrese Jenkins, state champion 2018 Verona High School. And he got his partner, man, which I was surprised, man. I was like, I didn't know you guys hang together like that. My man from John Marshall, 2018 state champion, John Marshall JM Justices, Joe and Pride of the North Side. My man, Mr. Levar Allen. Thank y'all for coming. What's happening, fellas?
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, I appreciate y'all coming on, man. You know, we're going to chop it up today, man. I'm so glad to have y'all, man. And I want to say something to everybody out here. I'm going to tell y'all something about Tyrese that I did not know, that I love. He hit me up, right? I got to tell this little story and put him on the spot.
Go ahead.
I said, one thing I love about him is that he called me and said, hey, man, I'm going to hit you up tomorrow. He said, I'm going to hit you about 3 o'clock. I said, okay, cool. Man, that man called me at 2:50 the next day. So I said, this man, he bought his business.
Yeah.
Today, this man got here 15 minutes early. Him and Tay. So I'm like, these guys bought their business. So I'm like, man, I got to be on my game today, man. So that's one thing that we could always talk about. The young guys don't do this. They don't do that. Man, they own it. You know what I'm saying? And even when I talked to Tay, he was like, no, I'm going to go ahead and let Tyrese know, blah, 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 blah. I was like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I love that, man. Yep. So what's been happening, fellas? What's going on in y'all world?
Nothing much, for real. Just trying to get through school, trying to get right with the hoops, you know.
Yeah, man. You know, you got in there and in that shoe, y'all made a couple runs and stuff like that, man. And both of y'all, you know, Tay, you went to South Connecticut State, right? Was it like that?
Southern Connecticut State.
Southern Connecticut State,
now
okay.
At Livingstone.
And now you're at Livingstone. Okay, thanks for that, man. I appreciate that. So, what is going on, man? Let's talk. Let's chop it up, man. 'Cause we said we was going to talk about some stuff. Let's just hop right into it, man.
Yeah, let's go.
You know. All right, man. First of all, did y'all play against each other in high school?
Yeah, I played them. We did summer league a few times. And then my sophomore year, we played at the Times Dispatch. That was it James River? Clover Hill. Yeah, we was at Clover Hill.
That's right. That's right. And just remind me, who won that game that day?
Come on, man.
Let's not talk about
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Look, Tay, my bad, dog.
You know we had to come out on top of that one.
Man, look, that was a shocker because it was all slated for Trinity and John Marshall to play each other, right?
Right.
Did y'all hear that, and did y'all take it as disrespect?
I mean, we knew, for real, at the beginning of the Times Dispatch tournament, we was already supposed to be, you feel me, knocked out because we played St. Chris first at St. Chris.
Right.
So we walked in there. They had their little fans. You know how they get over there.
Yeah.
It was rocking in there. It was cool or whatever. But we came out. We jumped out. I think I had like the first 7 points.
Oh, shit.
Then I think we led the whole game. Like we just got them out the way. Then we came Clover Hill. John Marshall and them, they was leading the whole game for real. I think probably within like the last 3 or 4 minutes, we kind of picked it up, took the lead.
Foul trouble, bad refs.
The refs were, I'm going to give it to them. The refs were awful that day. You know what I'm saying? I was there because Trinity played Benedictine the second game. That game was packed. And I watched y'all game. But what was going on with y'all, Tay? I mean, you can just go ahead and say it now. I mean, you know, you don't have to be politically correct on here. But we want to hear it, man, because, you know, Tyrese said he want the refs, man. So you need to tell me what it was on y'all end.
I just say lack of focus, man. Like a lot of players won't never focus when it came game time. A lot of players want to play around before the game. Don't know how to lock in. Worry about females. Worry about who they are. You know, that's the type of things we always had trouble with, getting focused, and it showed. It showed. People ain't come to play looking rough, foul trouble. Everybody irritated, annoyed. You know. And
See, that was the opposite for us. We was ready because you know everybody was thinking we was gonna lose from the jump. So you feel me? We had that in the back of our mind for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought y'all was gonna lose too. That's because, you know, John Marshall, like I say, they featured Tay. There was a D-Mar, Isaiah Todd,
Greg Jones.
Jones. I mean, you know, they had it. If I'm missing somebody else, I ain't mean to do that. Shout out to y'all, but and then Tyrese, I mean, you had the young Jason Nelson.
Nah, he wasn't with us
Oh, he
yet.
wasn't with y'all
He wasn't
then?
with us. This was my sophomore year. We had
No,
Kennard Richardson. He was our youngest on there.
y'all had Kennard
Yeah.
Richardson,
I forgot who.
Kenny Sutherland, right?
Yeah, we had Kenny, Dre. We had Andre Watkins,
Dre Watkins, yeah,
Zion Ross.
Yup.
Who else was on that mob? I don't want to forget nobody.
That's right.
Six, Simon Pinchback.
That's my guy.
The mob we should have beat.
Not at all. Look, they really ain't know what to do with us for real. They ain't know what to do.
What you got to say, man? It's done and over with, right?
Yeah, it's over with.
Oh, good win. We got smacked though the next game though.
Look, let's talk about that too. Let's go into that before we get into all the juicy stuff, man. All right, a couple times I had I had AT and I had Kennard White and I had Boom on here, right? And I talked about and I asked everybody these questions in the 2010s. Both of y'all can answer this. That Trinity team that you went against, can you tell people how good that team was or
No,
what
yeah,
they
they
weren't?
was nice. They
Because
was
a lot of
nice.
times people don't give that team. They won 35. I'm gonna be biased because my son was the started two-guard captain on that team, 35-1. But when y'all played them that night, was they better than what y'all thought they were?
Which year?
To me, not
This
for
was
real.
the year. This was the next night after they played y'all.
Yeah, that was
Couple
our
nights.
sophomore year.
Yeah, sophomore year. Yeah. Y'all played Benedictine in the consolation game, Times Dispatch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we played Monica in that first game.
Yeah, y'all played Monica.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't really better than what I thought. Like I knew they was good because I played with most of them before. I played with Jay Wade, Mondo. I think they had Tink on that team
That
too.
Tink was the point guard.
Who else was playing?
Yeah,
Who surprised me was
Zach Jacobs.
right. Yeah, Zach surprised me because I never played against him for real, but he was nice though.
Yeah, he shot the lights out.
Yeah.
and I got to give it to him. It just I ain't know what to expect from him. He was on one that night, but
And we won't. I don't know what we was on that night. We almost lost by 30 ball, I think.
Hate them nights.
yeah, that night that was a long night for y'all, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie. You know, I ain't gonna do that, but that, like I said, wasn't like that. Just kind of like ruined y'all season. It kind of was like a lesson learned, right? When you kind of playing against guys like that, kind of help y'all for the rest of the season. But going into the rest of that season, it like y'all won. Both of y'all won the next year. Y'all didn't
Right,
win
yeah.
the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I was just trying to make sure that we did that. Talk about like, I guess like you got coached by Coach Lacey and you got coached for Ty White. Talk about Coach Lacey, man. How do you feel about Coach Lacey? What do you kind of?
I mean,
do tell.
he was cool. He was all right. I mean, I feel like the team really was what did it though. Like who we had on the roster, we was like a player coach team more than anything. I feel like we held each other accountable and all that. Like I ain't saying he ain't had nothing to do with it, of course, but like it was just the way that we came together. That's really what made the team what it was. And he had some good defensive schemes and all that. We had some good sets and stuff, but it was just like we motivated ourselves for real, and we just we put it together.
What about you, Tay? You coach for, like I said, the legendary Ty White, man. And you hear guys to say good things, you hear guys to say bad things about him. But with that team and stuff like that, I mean, what type of impact did he have on you? Or, how do you feel about Coach White? Or I should say, what was your experience like, I should say?
My experience, I could say he was a genuine guy, a loyal guy. He always there when you need him, definitely. Far as on the court, it's just we had the talent. He never had to do too much because we always took care of business. So we made the job easier for him. But like he said, he'll take us over anybody any day, and we just showed that.
Y'all had some, and let me shout out some of these assistants, man, because John Marshall, y'all had a lot of good assistants. I remember, Tay, you talked about Coach Blackwell, man. What did he mean to you?
Coach Blackwell mean everything to me, even though we bumped heads sometimes. Shout out Coach Blackwell. I know you're gonna watch this. But he always held you up to something. Like it's never a time he didn't say anything. They say worry about somebody when they don't say nothing.
That's true.
He wants you to be the best you could be.
Yeah.
I thank him for that. I always remember the talks we had, how he said I could be this, I could be that. I took a year off, but this year I'm going to show him.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's going on, man. Because like I said, and by you, I know, like I said, you started off like when I heard about you, it was always Tay. Man, Tay. This, and I didn't know who the cat was, and you played the point guard position, man. And like I said, you did your thing. You was nice. You was one of the nicest guards in our city. You know what I'm saying? Probably within the state. But like I said, you played with Isaiah Todd. You played with a lot of guys, man. What were those practices like over there?
Very intense. Some days we ready to fight. It get down to that. Some days, everybody had them bad days. You got them players that don't want to listen. Probably had a rough day in school. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, it was a family thing.
Okay. Yeah, they always talk about family, man. And speaking of family, man, Verano, man, like you got AT. Was Boom there when you was there, Coach?
Yeah, his I want to say the first year that he came, we won the state championship. Him and Coach J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What did Boom, AT? I know I'm leaving some other coaches, man, that I don't know personally. I've seen them. I know Arnold Henderson was there.
Mm-hmm. Coach Ron.
Coach Ron
was in there.
Yeah. Give us some of those experiences, man. You talk about what those guys did for you individually, or just you don't have to spend too much time on it. But shout them out.
Yeah, it was good. Like it was kind of tricky though, cause for real, like Lacey would just run everything. Like they wouldn't really say too much in practice for real. Like probably AT was probably the most vocal.
Okay.
Like cause he handled defense and stuff. So if we needed to pick it up, be more intense and all that, he'll get on us and all that. Mm-hmm. Coach J, he was younger, so he connected with the players the most. I feel like. So like even if we winning, like just regardless if we slacking, he pick that shit up. Like he gonna let you know you gotta pick it up. Like what we chilling for, ain't no point. Like so he made sure we kept our foot on the pedal at all times.
Man, that is so true, man. That sounds like AT. He gonna be the most vocal one. But how does it feel for y'all to bring that chip over there to Verona? It was their first one.
That was
right?
the first one ever. Yeah.
Yeah. How does
first
that make you feel, man? To not kind of be in the shadow, of Highland Springs. It's always East End. It's always Highland Springs. I just keep it 100 with all sports, man. How did that make y'all feel to finally, to get that win over there, man?
It was great for real because I feel like we could have did it the year before. Mm-hmm. I mean, we had the team for it, and I mean, it was different. It was big for me because that was my year that I really took my step. Like I just took over everything. Mm-hmm. Like I think what happened? Somebody won regional player of the year. Instead of me, we was the number one team in the region, and I was killing all that. Just before playoffs that year. And I ain't get player of the year. And Coach Lacey told me that, so I'm like, all right, bet. So after that, I just went on a kill streak. Like, I ain't looked back at all.
Yeah, you was hooping, man. You was like I look at that playoff run. I think y'all played with Hampton.
We played.
Was it Hampton? Who y'all played?
It started off with the region, though.
Okay.
We played, who was it? I think we played Prince George. I had like 28.
Okay.
Then we played, I think, Hampton. I had the game winner. Mm-hmm. Then we played, Springs after that. I hit 28, went like 5 for 6 from Trey. Then they don't even know. I ain't break. I sprained my ankle bad though that game, like real bad. We had the state championship either next day or like 2 days later. Mm-hmm. My joint was purple and everything. Like it was swollen purple, everything. Like, but I popped some Benadryl, taped it up before the state championship game. We went in and went to work.
Yeah, that Wakefield game, I know a couple of guys that was on that team. It looked like, man, they had that one kid, number 1. I don't know who he was. But
I forgot his
hooping,
name.
Man.
Yeah, he was tough though.
I was like, I don't know, Verona, y'all might not pull this one out.
I think a lot of us was nervous though, for real, like, because they weren't a better team than us at all. Like,
no,
they
weren't
close. Yeah, but they had us by like 10 or something at halftime. I went at halftime snapping, like I went crazy on everybody, and we just came out like we knew we had to win. It was once you get there, you got to win. The hardest part is getting there.
Yeah, facts.
I ask y'all this, but I'm gonna ask y'all on air. Both of y'all played Maury.
Yeah.
Brian Phillips and Chase Coleman. I was there when y'all played them down at Catholic, down at Bishop Sullivan. Both of y'all played them. Now, this is what I said, and I'll go on record as saying this. That first year, y'all won in 2018. But I think Maury got knocked out.
Yeah.
Now, I saw Maury play then. Y'all lost to them that night. I felt like the job was better. What happened that night?
When we played more?
Yeah, when y'all played them down at Virginia Beach. Brian Phillips was talking cash, you know what? He was talking trash, man. I think it was maybe him and Todd was going at it. I think he was just barking at him, man. And it was
Yeah,
just
you
like,
know how that go down there in the 75. Everybody,
crowd.
the whole gym, literally the whole gym was against us.
Yeah, for sure.
We had no fans, but probably the select few that was behind the bench. And, you know, it was one of them off nights we couldn't hit. You know, everybody getting in their body, game not going our way, cars not going our way. We on the road, and it just showed that we let the fans get the best of us. That's me personally. That's how we lost, because they weren't better than us at all, and that's coming from me.
That's a fact, though. That's
Hey,
a fact.
you heard it right here. You know what I'm saying? I felt that y'all were the better team, but that day, man, it is crazy because both of y'all lost to them, but then y'all go on and still, and you know, end up winning the state championship. You know, as far as, you know, thereafter, stuff like that. So I thought that was just kind of crazy.
Well, no, they knocked me out my senior year.
Yeah, they knocked you
Yeah.
out. Yeah, they knocked you out, and that game was crazy.
Yeah.
That game was like, wow.
It was jumping in there though. It was jumping.
Yeah, it was. What happened, man? I mean, you know, I know y'all wanted to repeat. Did it hurt more not repeating?
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
That still hurt to this day. I promise you that still hurt to this day. Like, I wanted to go out with the state championship, and I had a lot going on at that time, so I just wanted to, you feel me?
And it's
Yeah,
crazy
right.
because we lost the day right after they lost.
Who y'all lost to Lake Taylor?
We lost to Phoebus.
Phoebus.
Yeah, I went to that
No
game.
way.
What's that kid name? Was that the little? Was it Antoine? The little kid. Who that had the little boy that went to Virginia State?
Oh no, he wasn't
he
there.
wasn't there.
He wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I liked him. He was nice.
Yeah.
I
definitely.
can't think of that dude name, man. But he was nice. But yeah, man. So y'all didn't get the repeat.
Yeah.
And it's
Our
just
game though, it just won't. The feeling was off immediately. Like,
that gym was crazy.
it was, it was jumping. It was jumping. I don't think we was really ready for that.
Was the jitters? Was it like I say, Coach Boom? He gave a scenario, like they took Fats and them down there. I think it was the Covey. They played Green Run. He said Fats looked up in the screen, was like, "Oh my God!" I mean, he looked up in the stands. Did you have that "Oh my God" moment with all the people in there?
Me, nah. I ain't. I'm used to them moments. Like, I done seen that before. I've been through that before. Like, that was nothing. I was ready for that moment for real. I ain't really had the best game at the same time, but I want no jitters or nothing. It just, the vibe was like off. I feel like from the jump, like, cause I remember I'm superstitious. Like, so my sophomore year when we went to we played at Hampton. We played Albemarle or something. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get cute and take the charter bus or whatever. So we got the cheerleaders and all that on the bus with us this sophomore year. We lose the Albemarle. So before we go to Maury, go to the 7-5 my senior year, I'm like, y'all get the cheese. Y'all, we going on a regular school bus. Like, don't try and do no fancy shit, nothing like that. They pulled up, and I just feel like all that we got the cheerleaders on the bus, so, you know, everybody ain't really in tune. We get there. These all sound like excuses a little bit, but that's real shit though.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So we get there, we ready to walk in the gym or whatever. They warm, like, we get there a little early. We type early. They shooting around and all that already. They in there shooting around. So we about to get right, try and get some shots up and all that. They talking about, it's not one more time yet. Y'all can't get on the court and all that. So they put us in like an auditorium or something. We sitting in the auditorium for like an hour and a half. We just in there just sitting, waiting. Like, and then I think somehow, like, we just got tired of being in there. So everybody's mind was just everywhere. A few of us started walking off. Like, we just looking for something to do. Like, we trying to just, you feel me? So it was just, yeah. The foul count was like 38-12. It was all type of stuff going on. But we weren't ready though, for real. We weren't ready all the way.
Man, that's just crazy. Man, so let me ask you, Tate, let's start, like, what made you, what actually, let's just say, what part of town you grew up in?
Jackson Ward.
Jackson Ward, okay. And, you know, what made you start playing basketball?
When I was little, I was playing every sport, actually.
Really? You look like you play football. You never play football?
Facts.
Yeah, I played football. I was playing linebacker and running back.
Yeah, you look
But
like
seventh grade, I broke my leg. My parents said I had to choose a sport.
And you chose basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, man. It seemed to turn out all right, though, you know. So, but yeah, y'all two told me, which one of y'all told me y'all been friends since the 4th grade?
Me.
I would have never thought that at all. I never seen y'all hang together.
Yeah.
Like, what y'all went to elementary school somewhere like that? Like,
Nah, we played. We ended up linking up with Fairfax Stars. It was him, Pooh Bear. Who else was on that mob? It was you and Pooh Bear from the city though, right? Yeah. And then, yeah, we linked up with the Nationals, and then after that, it was just that's what it was.
oh wow! And then for middle school, you went to Rolfe.
Yeah, I went to John Ross.
You went to.
I went to Albert Hill.
You went to Albert Hill.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But like from then, we was playing AAU and all that together too, though. We ended up playing. What year was that, brother? We played Loaded together.
8th grade.
Oh, 8th grade. Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
been playing with Loaded since the 8th grade.
I played with Loaded. I was probably in like 3rd grade for real. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
My first year playing with Loaded was 8th grade. 5th through 7th grade, I played with 6-Man Warriors.
Yeah.
Because I always would, like I said, when I started seeing you, you was always with Loaded. So that just always, I said, Tay-Tay, a Loaded kid. And I saw you was playing with Loaded, but I think you was, when I saw you playing, I think you played with Team Richmond one time, didn't you?
Yeah. I played with them too. But I was with Loaded for a minute. Like, Ty White and them, they, like you said, they go and look out for sure. Like, he looked out. Him, Blackwell, all of them, they looked out all the way up to my senior year.
Oh, that's
sure.
good, man.
Yeah.
That's good. Talk about some of the guys, man, that y'all played against, man. If y'all could start from like around here, who was the best player that y'all played against from Richmond? And then if you want to say, all right, anybody in Richmond throughout the state or just period?
From Richmond, I say Spider. You know who that is?
No.
Spider, he played at George West. He played at LCA.
Yeah, the dude with the leaps. Was it number 3?
No,
I
that's
don't
not
know.
And I don't know.
He was real shifty, though.
real shifty.
Shifty.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was crazy, though, yeah.
He one of the best players I ever played from the city, though.
Yeah, okay. Who about
I
you?
could say that, too. Yeah, I ain't even think about Spike, but I probably had to say Mondo, probably. I can't really think of too many other people, for real.
Okay. All right.
Honestly, I just thought that I was really up there, for real, so it ain't like...
No, you
know
can
what I'm
say
saying?
yourself.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
I
I'm saying. There ain't
understand.
too many that...
No,
Yeah.
y'all this is y'all story. Y'all can say whatever you want to say, man. It's just that's how that is.
I'm just gonna say too many people couldn't hold me.
From what I saw, Tay-Tay, you ain't lying. So
Yeah.
I can attest to that. So you ain't telling no lie. I'm
We
like,
held you.
no.
We held you.
You heard that right?
Yeah.
He
Bro,
ain't gonna-
he not gonna talk about how I did him at the Seagull Center.
I won't there. I ain't
Let's
play
talk
the
about
game.
that. Tell
No,
that
he
story,
went.
Tay.
He went crazy.
We had the team camp, John Marshall versus Varane at the Seagull Center. We had a game before that. No, we had the camp earlier that day. They talking not him.
Oh, yeah.
AJ Williams,
Yeah.
Jason Nelson.
Yeah.
They talking about how they gonna do this, do that, how they gonna beat us. Cause DeMar Rose was at a boot camp, so we didn't have all our players. Long story short, I gave them people 33 points. I had 2 points going into the half and left with 33.
Nah, he went crazy, though. He did go
He did.
crazy. I was there. I ain't play, though, because that's when I was going to stab.
What would have happened if you was there?
Come on,
Same
man.
thing.
Come on, man. It wouldn't have been. They was trying to get me play, but I had messed up my knee. I think I sprained my something like LCL or something like that. So I was out for a little minute. But it would have been a whole different story. And then look though, what they did, they brung 2 dudes from Oak Hill, tried to put them on the mob. Yeah, that's the same thing
Oh
I
my
said.
God, they keep talking about
For the
these-
team camp game, no, they brung some Oak
Wait,
Hill,
what?
yeah, Derek Jones and some other dude,
Talking about Derek
Bouncy.
Bouncing,
Yeah,
Derek
yeah,
that went
yeah,
to
yeah.
Millwood.
Yeah,
And who else?
I don't know the other dude, man. He was a footer though. He was 7 foot.
He went to
He was
Auburn.
a footer.
He went to Auburn.
They brought a footer from Oak Hill, bro, for the team camp.
I don't know who that is.
7 foot.
Man, y'all wild
Yeah.
for that one.
But they barely played though.
But they said you gave him 30.
But yeah, he snapped though. That it really was.
Shout out to
Tatum.
Coach J. He added fuel to the fire.
Yeah. I seen it happen though. I watched it happen. They started arguing. Then after that, he just snapped though, like in a whole nother mode.
Man, that's crazy. So let's move on to the state. Who was the best player y'all seen statewide?
Travis Fields.
Was that Norcom?
Yeah.
He was nice.
I ain't gonna lie, he was a real deal.
Yeah.
He was nice. I liked him. I think they won like 4 straight down there.
Yeah.
3 straight.
Anytime
yeah,
you could beat
4,
John
yeah.
Marshall 4 times in 1 year,
Huh?
yeah.
They beat y'all 4 times.
Yeah,
that
I ain't
year?
know they did that.
I didn't know they did that
It was
either.
like, I believe it was like 3
In 1 year, though?
One of them.
Was it Travis Fields and that other kid they had with him?
Travis Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram.
Travis
Yeah,
Ingram,
he
yeah.
was nice.
But that one, their whole starting five was nice though. For
Oh yeah,
real.
they
had,
was nice.
and they had a hell of a coach.
Them boys down there could play, man. They definitely could. I think they won 3-4 straight down there. Yeah, Norcom. Shout out to Norcom, man. Shout out to Travis and well, both Travises. What about you, Ty?
Best player in the state, I don't know for real. But I'm gonna say for the city though, I did miss Alex Petrie was a problem though.
Man, look,
Alex Petrie was crazy.
he was
We
walking
beat him
dirty.
my sophomore year. We beat them, but he gave us a 30 ball too though.
man, that dude, man, like, though he. The thing about it, man, he was good young.
Yeah,
I remember seeing him like in his 6th grade. Like every AAU team in the city wanted him. Like he could handle, he could shoot. You know what I'm saying? He was just nice. Now he was nice. He was one of the few guys that I saw that was when he was younger, he was good and he lived up to what he was in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Alex, man. You know, AAU circuit. I know y'all seen some guys. Y'all
that
play with
list
loaded,
probably
man.
gonna.
Y'all-
Yeah, that list probably gonna go
that
forever.
list-
I don't
Probably
care,
go
man.
forever,
You know,
man.
this y'all time, man. You know what y'all got. No, y'all. I know y'all done seen some.
I know shit. Back 6th grade, I played against Anthony Edwards though.
That dude a problem.
Yeah, he was nice back then. He was crazy back then too. Who else? I played against Cole Anthony before.
Yeah, I played against him before. Scotty Lewis.
Facts. Yeah. Who? He was with a Jersey mob or something like that, right?
Yeah, Team Rio.
Yeah.
Hunter Dickerson.
Facts. I used to play with Hunter.
Really?
6th grade. Yeah, I played with Hunter T and all them.
Was he tall then?
Yeah, he was tall, but he was a little soft back then though. Like he wanted the same. Once he got to probably about like 10th, 11th grade, that's when he really started turning up for real.
Well, you know that game is going to be today, and you know what they've been talking about on that live. You know, we going to that game later on today.
Shout out C-Wig for putting that together too.
Yeah, C-Wig. Shout out, man. Well, who you think the better player? Because they was talking about who was better between Mondo and Hunter. Who y'all think better?
You know I got to go.
Mondo
home.
for sure.
They
Mondo
go
for
the
sure,
whole
yeah.
thing.
But it ain't not even for home team. He really is.
Yeah,
Come
his
on.
shows
man.
like
Yeah, we seen what he just did.
got a
That
crazy
team
resume.
weren't supposed to go to the national championship this year, and he put that on his back for sure.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I mean, Hunter, like I said, he's just big. I think, like I told those guys, when Mondo went to Team Takeover and was playing with them, Mondo took that team to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And they might have won it, but Mondo was the Peach Jam MVP. So that tells you he playing on his team.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he kind of played behind Mondo.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's a
Yeah, Hunter can go though. He can go for sure.
Shout out to Hunter, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, we gonna go with who we think best today. So that's just
sure.
what it is. But yeah, man. But you know, but going back to y'all high school, man, you know, and everything like that. After the state championship, man, what was the recruiting process for y'all, man? Starting with you, Tay. What was your recruiting process? Was it stressful? Was it like up and down? Like, give us a little detail of what you went through.
One of the most stressful years of my life.
For sure.
Really?
Yep. Because when it came down to it, like, I'm going to just keep it real. I didn't have no school that I was set on going to.
Okay.
Like, I didn't commit to when, like,
Late, bro. We committed late.
June. Yeah, school was out, I believe. But I found a school for me and took care of business.
Okay. Well, no, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I just know some people it's simple, some people it's stressful, some people, you know. And I remember, man, like I said, you was playing. I remember, what year was y'all played Bird that day? Was it 2017?
We played
Yeah.
them my freshman year and my sophomore year.
That year that y'all played at Bird, it was a Trinity. It was, and I think maybe you had just came back.
Oh, we played Bird at John Marshall
John Marshall was
for the coaches for the cure.
Sure, yeah. What happened? Why did you have to sit out, man? Let's talk about that, man.
And I'm not gonna name drop, but a rivalry high school coach went down to the school board and told them that I wasn't qualified to play far as grades, so they had to do an investigation.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that same night that they told me I had to sit out for the next 4 or 5 games, we played that school.
That's crazy though.
A rival high school, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So y'all know who that be.
What year was that though? Freshman year, wasn't it?
Sophomore.
Sophomore.
And you had how many games you had to sit out?
4, I believe. Yeah.
But how did he find that out?
I'm not sure. I want to know the same thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
Ty, we gonna move on from that. We gonna leave that one alone, man. Sorry you had to go through that, bro.
Facts.
How was your recruiting process, man?
After I got my first 2 offers at the end of my sophomore year. Norfolk State and Hampton. I got them 2 first. Then I had my junior year, we won state championship, and I was going to reclass. Like they started picking up a little bit. I had interest from schools and stuff, but I wasn't getting no offers though.
Okay.
And I reclassed, went to Stab for a month.
And that's St. Anne's up in Charlottesville, right?
Right, yeah. And
Talk about that, man. Tell us about what happened with that process.
it was cool. Like I said, how Ty White looked up to my senior year. He helped me get into the school for real. Like he helped me get connected with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all right. Like it just won't for me. Like that private school vibe just won't for me. And up in Charlottesville, I ain't know nobody. And I was staying with a family, Carter Lane. Right now, he played for Loaded. Right now, I think his top 2 like Vanderbilt and Stanford or something like that. Like he was an 8th grader back then though.
Okay.
And for real, I ain't even see that he was gonna be what he is today. But he got tough now though. But
Wow.
I was staying with him and his family. And shout out to them too, because that's a big thing. I appreciate them for that for sure.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
they
call it
took
a
me
host
in.
family.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
took me in, and I was comfortable there. It was cool, but it just I wanted to be home. I wanted to finish out my high school with my boys and all that. So, but as far as recruitment, after that, once I did that, that kind of messed me up a little bit, because I had to go back 2019. I ended up getting a Penn State offer though from for 2020, and then I was getting good interest in all that because
Wow.
Damon Altizer was the coach up there.
Yeah, the
And
drip.
he was getting me right though. Him and I forgot, like Coach Dixon, I think was his name.
Okay.
But yeah, when I went back, like everything just stopped after that. It was really over for real. I don't really think Lacey had no connections for real. Like I won't get no calls, won't nobody coming to see me for real. Mainly JUCOs and all that for real. I ended up getting a Virginia State offer, but I wasn't trying to play no D2 basketball. Like not knocking it, but I knew I was better than that though. Like I knew I was way better than that. So I just want to try and do that. And shit for real. Before we committed, me and Tay used to be in the gym with MJ. We in there at the Marshall till almost midnight,
That's
just working.
MJ Wynn?
Yeah, just
Okay.
working, like just trying, because we knew won't nobody really rocking with us for real. So we was just working, trying to get to where we was trying to go. And then one day I hit up NSU, Coach CJ from NSU. He told me come on a visit and all that. And we played 3-on-3 at the visit. For real, I thought we was gonna run games and all that. We played 3-on-3 and I was cooking. They was like, there's no way we're gonna let you leave out here without committing and all that. So I committed, and that was it right there.
It seemed like a smart move, man. And I
Yeah.
remember that day because they announced it on Twitter that you was going down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended up seeing the tweet that came back that said that you had committed. Now and then, they did talk a little bit about, I guess y'all kind of whatever. I guess you blew them away is what they was
I
saying.
did, yeah.
I don't know if it was Coach Frank or somebody who reported it, but
Yeah.
they said that you blew them away. And
For
it
sure.
was-
Like once I first got them 2 offers, like I thought I was gonna really blow after that. I thought I was gonna go crazy after that. I wasn't really thinking about going to Norfolk State or Hampton. That won't. Everybody's mindset was high major, so
Yeah, right.
I felt like I could have went, but it just ain't work out that way. I had to go with what was best for me, for real, for real.
Do y'all feel like when you win a state championship and you played to get the level of basketball y'all played, did y'all feel like the offer should have been coming in from somewhere after that? Like you feel like, man, I don't want a chip. My name been out here. Do y'all feel like an entitlement almost? Like y'all feel like some offer should come in from somewhere?
Yeah, not even it being an entitlement, but it shows that you're a winner.
Right, yeah.
Right.
They say coaches like winners, then where them offers at?
Facts. Like, I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I don't really know what it was. A lot of people used to say it was my motor, like why I won't really get no looks and all that. But that was probably true too. But at the same time, a lot of people that was getting offers over me and stuff won't doing nothing with me in high school. I won't doing too much losing, and it won't like nobody was stopping me either. So, I mean, but that's just how it went, and everybody path different. Like, you feel me? So.
I'm as I said, disagree. No, I agree with you because y'all been good and y'all name been ringing since y'all was young.
Yeah.
And I just felt like when y'all got to become seniors, I was like, man, them dudes gonna get the high majors that y'all looking for. You played the point guard position. You was one of the nicest guys. Guys really couldn't stay in front of you. You know what I'm saying, Tay? You was doing your thing. Tyrese, you was one of the most skillful guys that was in your class.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, that Trinity game, like I said, I was like, he only a sophomore. I'm
Right,
like,
yeah,
man,
I was cooking, yeah.
Yeah, you was doing your thing that night. Like I said, you had Dre Watkins and Sutherland, but that's when I first saw you, and I was like, I ain't know who that kid was. I said, man, he tall. I was like, he got a nice skill set. You know what I'm saying? I said, he gonna get a little bit tougher. You was young, stuff like that. I mean, but I felt like by the time y'all reached y'all end, I felt like that y'all, you know, I don't know what goes on behind the scene because I didn't have to go through that recruitment process.
Right. Yeah.
But for you guys, y'all name was in the city. It was Tay-Tay, Tyrese, I mean, Todd, Mondo, I mean, you, Jay Wade, you know, everybody you name. That y'all names was always the ones talked about. You go to the AAU tournaments, y'all name was there. So, you know, I just felt like that. I thought that y'all should have got that, but that's just me.
But
Yeah.
you know, it's all politics though.
That too.
They always used to try to say, I had to lose weight. I got to do this or do that. But they can't name on one hand how many guys could stop me. And I done played against the best of the best. And it shows, like, that weight don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
No, it
For
don't.
sure.
I saw you last week, was it? A couple of weeks ago, man. You put I think it was at Highland Springs, I want to say. No, it was at Henrico. You put a move on somebody, man. Like the whole gym just like went off, man. I can't even say who y'all were playing. I want to say it was the last week. When I was playoffs at the Love Day. And everybody was like, oh, man, Tay-Tay still got it. Tay-Tay still got it. I was like, no, man, for him to be that size, man, you could move really well.
Yeah.
And I've never seen so many people take the ball from you. I don't think I've seen anybody take the ball from you. You know, so I'm just giving
True
you a
PG.
shout out, man.
Yeah, true PG.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, for real. I haven't. It was like Tay always had that rock in his hand. He always did his thing, and I just was like, man, that dude.
And at every level too, though. Like
Right.
you said, every level against
Every
whoever. Against
Yeah,
whoever.
I don't recall it. And I ain't trying to, sit up here and talk about it because he here. Like I said, I ain't got no dog in the fight. I'm just trying to give that man his flowers, just give him his due, and just tell him from basically what I seen with my same two eyes. Same thing with you. I was like, I did question your motor a little bit, Ty.
Yeah.
I was like, he has the skill set, but there's something missing. But your passion, nobody, like I said, like you're quiet. So you have kind of like that inner beast, like I guess you just play. Like him, he wear his emotions on his sleeve. Like when he get hyped, he like, you see
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So it don't mean that one is less than the other. It's just that y'all have two different ways of showing it. And I respect the hell out of that, man. So I'm just glad that y'all doing y'all thing, man. And it's just for y'all respective schools, y'all were leaders for y'all respective schools. And you had to deal with a whole lot of personalities. A whole lot of personalities.
Yeah.
With Isaiah Anderson, Todd, you know what I'm saying? We didn't already name them and stuff like that, man. But, you know, they were just crazy. But growing up, man, is anybody that y'all want to shout out, like as far as like people that was influences in y'all life? They don't necessarily have to be coaches, but were they like maybe people, like that y'all maybe looked up in the neighborhood, or maybe like like one of y'all like players' father or mother or somebody like that? Anybody y'all want to kind of like say who influenced y'all?
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I like to shout out where I'm from, you know, they always talk about the bad that go on around there, but it's also some good that go on around there too. Like people see from the outside looking in all these shootings, killings, but truth be told, the OGs around there really do tell kids stay in school, go to college, be the best you could be at whatever sport you playing. And, back in 2016, my best friend died. You know, he played basketball. He was good. We used to always have talks about playing together in college, going to the NBA, and you know he died in a car crash. So you know, I always said that I was gonna live his dream for him. So ever since then, that's what I do. shout him out every chance I get. Talk about him every day, think about him every day. You know, I wish he was here.
Right.
But,
Man.
you know, things happen. And I'm just going to continue to live his dream for him.
And he proud of us, too, for sure.
Well, that's
Definitely.
good, man. And did he play for John Marshall or just somebody that's
Nah, he actually played over there with the rivalry people.
Oh, okay. We ain't gonna say them. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do that. We're gonna do this Ohio State, Michigan thing. The people up north. That's what we go to. Yeah. What about you, Ty?
Shout out. I'm gonna go ahead and shout out C Wig because we about to go to his event.
Definitely shout out C. Wig.
That's my guy, man.
Because he was probably one of the first people I seen start varsity as a ninth grader. You feel me? And he played middle school with my brother at Roth. He was a sixth grader. I think my brother was in eighth grade. And I just seen him from way back then. And he, like you said, he carried the way all through college. He was a winner. And then even after you feel me, that's big bro. Like he last summer he had us working, and you know ain't too many people around here. Like he ain't never asked us for no money or nothing. Like all he told us was just be there ready to work. That's it. And you know that ain't easy to find around here. Like everybody either. I don't know where everybody be.
That's
on, but
rare
it's hard.
for sure.
Yeah, it's rare for you feel me. Him,
Shout
Coach,
out to CJ Wiggins.
yeah, Coach Wendell never asked me for nothing. He before at the end of my senior year, before I went to Norfolk State and all that, he like, I'm gonna get you right, like, and we put in that work, and
Definitely
I
want to
know
shout
I
out
don't
MJ
wanna-
too, though.
yeah, I don't want
Shout out to MJ.
MJ, yeah, I don't want to miss
know
out
him
on.
personally, but shout out to him.
Yeah, he had us in there too, like.
Early mornings.
All them, they did it for the love. Like they wanted us to be better for real. It won't no money involved, won't no politics. Like they really just put they all into us. Like they wanted us to be great. And I don't want to miss nobody out. That's a lot. Like that's a lot of people that helped
But
me
no,
out for real.
they know who they are, man.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
just like, you know, for me, and I want to give people the opportunity because I know how some of the kids that I've coached, you know, I coached at Richmond Metro, and you see some of the kids, but I had a lot of athletes. And when you see them doing well, whether it's on the court, you know, and or on life, man, you just want to it makes us proud. So when we see y'all, it's like, man, you know, love. Like I appreciate y'all. And it just gets like a happiness, and people say, man, you know, I used to coach him or such and such like that, you know. So for me, you know, when I told the guys the other day, Kanad White talked about y'all, man. And he spoke highly of both of y'all.
Yeah.
You know, so he was just like, man, you know, no, them my guys, man. I can't wait to see that, man. You know, talked about you, and it was just like, it just is a respect there.
Yeah, shout out to him too, cause he changing the culture at Verona for real.
Yeah,
He got them in the gym. We weren't in there. Like how I said, it was hard to find somewhere to get into. Like how C Wig made sure we was in the gym. I couldn't even work out in my own high school for real. So
Are you serious?
man, look, we ain't start working out at Verona like after hours until my senior year, and then it got cut short because it was a little incident that happened, and that got cut off. So it was practice and it was over. You feel me? I had to find somewhere to go. Coach Rudy, I'm gonna shout out Coach Rudy too, cause he used to have us up U of R working out and all that.
Rudy definitely took the time on his day.
For sure.
Sun up to sun down.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear those guys, like I said, Coach Rudy, MJ Wynn, Ward, Sonny.
But yeah, Coach Ward.
Coach Ward,
Facts.
Coach Blackwell. I mean, like I said, I don't know these guys. I know Sonny more than anybody, and I know Kanad. I don't know the other guys personally, man. But I just like to give people their flowers, and when y'all have a stage like this, because we don't have a platform. You know, you guys talk to the Times Dispatch and TV6 and everybody like that, the local networks, and you know, I'm not just crediting them, but a lot of times they editing their stuff because they want like the big story. But on here, y'all don't have to worry about that. So I just want to make sure that you guys shout out whoever y'all need to shout out and let them know how important y'all work. Now y'all grown men and y'all young men, young adults, and y'all gonna see an even bigger picture when y'all get into your later years and y'all, you know, later 20s and y'all 30s. But I wanted to catch y'all now while it's kind of fresh, you know, and y'all kind of look back on some of these things and stuff like that, man.
Shout out to mom and pops too. Of course, that was a big part of that. You feel me? I gotta put that in there.
Hey, man. Let me tell you something. I was proud of you, man. And I talked about this to one of my close friends. I like what you said the other day. When we was at the game and you talked about going to stab and how you felt like that if you had to do it all over again, that the money that your parents spent, that
Yeah,
they
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
get back.
Yeah.
And let y'all know how these private schools works in case y'all don't know. Once you sign that contract with that private
It's
school,
over.
that's a 12-month contract. There's no getting out of that contract. So whether you leave that school and go somewhere else, that money still got to be paid.
Yeah.
And I know I did it for 4 years.
Right.
I didn't have the situation that you had, but and you only went there for like what, a month?
A month.
And you said, man, that you was very appreciative of your parents sacrificing what they sacrificed for you.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
if there's any way that you could pay them back, you would. And and I hope your parents see this. I don't know them personally, but for a young man to say that's huge, man.
Yeah.
Because a
And
lot
they
of
don't
times,
even know because I don't really say it to them either though. But of course they know I owe them everything, like everything I'm doing for them anyway. Like I tell my mom all the time, I owe you $1 million. Like, and I'm not playing either. Like you got to go get that for real because they put so much time into everything that I had going on. Like there's no way that I can't make it for them.
yeah, shout out to your parents, man. I don't know your dad, but I used to see him at the games a lot.
Yeah,
Like, he was
every
like
game.
me. Like whether it was you was playing or not, he was always around.
Yeah.
And he was one of the few dads that I can say that when he walked to a gym, you knew who dad he was.
Yeah.
I didn't know him, but people's like, oh, that's so and so, dad, so and so, stuff like that. So I just, I'm sure he's proud of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things that you paying it back. You're doing your thing, man. Down in Norfolk State. I'm gonna go back to Tay. We'll come back to you. Talk about your transitioning over to college. You said Southern Connecticut State. That's D1, D2.
D2.
Okay. What was your experience like there?
It was different, going from Virginia to Connecticut. It was cold. The lingo was different, but it was something that I needed. That you gotta be able to be comfortable when you uncomfortable. But I had my right hand man Greg out there with me, so he led the way. He older, so that's who I looked up to.
Greg Jones?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Greg, man.
But it was, I don't regret it. I appreciate Coach Burrell. He played with Michael Jordan.
Talking about Scott
Oh,
Burrell,
yeah,
with
Scott
the
Burrell.
UConn.
Yeah.
That's right. He was the coach. Yeah.
I appreciate him. But it won't much of a difference for real. The game was a little bit faster. But I always played up the part, but I enjoyed it for the most part. But now I'm at a HBCU. I can't wait to see what the CIAA talking about.
Yeah,
I hope they ready
man.
for
Go
this.
ahead, handle that though.
Yeah,
Handle that.
man. What made you choose Livingstone?
I'm gonna be honest. My guys there, Tion, D-Ma. We got Kyrie from Phoebus there. Quan, he went to Phoebus. All of us played against each other, played with each other in high school. I feel like we can really do something there at Livingstone. So we just gonna show everybody.
Okay, well, now, congratulations to you, man. We're definitely going to be pulling for you, man. And look, like I said, get a chance to throw your boy a little something, man. He'll come down there, come see you, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
When you definitely come up here and y'all play Union and stuff, I'll definitely be there,
Yeah.
So, no,
I got something for Union. I can't wait.
Okay, y'all heard that, Union.
I can't
you,
wait
You
to
hear
see
that,
that.
right? Look, Parkway, Parkway want them point hard on his point guard, so you know what he going to do. You tell them point guards, look, that dude right there, I know him. So,
Yeah, I hope he lead them the right way.
well, you know how Park is. Park gonna do his thing, man. Shout out
Yeah.
to Park, man.
Definitely.
Ty, man, talk about your experience in NSU. Behold, the green
Yeah.
and gold Norfolk State Spartans, man.
Best HBCU in the country for sure. Nobody close, and you feel me? We got everybody coming back this year, and in my eyes, we gonna be one of the top teams in the country for real. For real. Like we not playing around. We got some big names on the schedule this year.
Who y'all got?
We got Houston. Play Houston, UCLA.
Y'all got to go out
And
there.
we got for sure. Yeah, they not coming.
Yeah,
They ain't coming to
They ain't
Norfolk.
coming over here. Yeah. Y'all gonna get that pick payday, or the school get that pick payday playing though.
But see, our coach, we don't care about that paycheck.
No,
though.
he don't.
Yeah, we're going to win. That's
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
go
saying.
hard.
We're going to win. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then we
shout
got
out
that
to
get
Coach
back from
Jones.
Baylor too. Playing Baylor
Y'all
again.
play Baylor too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, all that. Then we got ODU, Hampton. I want to say we play A&T this year.
Okay.
So It's gonna be
That's
a
a
big
nice
season.
schedule.
Yeah, big season.
Yeah, if y'all run that table, like I said, I don't know how y'all gonna come out with those playing those teams, but the experience enough, man.
It's just now that we done been to the tournament, like we've been 2 years in a row, so it ain't no excuses now. Like we got our feet wet, we know what it take, and we got, like I said, we got everybody back. So, and we more of a team. Like last year, we had probably like 6, 7 new guys and all that. Now we been here, we got the chemistry together. It's gonna be a crazy mob for sure.
Well, that's what's up, man. How my man Daryl Anderson doing?
He all right, yeah. He working.
He working?
Definitely working, yeah.
Yeah,
He gonna be good this year.
That's good, man. I see y'all pick up the kid from Kings Fork, George Beal.
Yeah.
He been coming to the workout?
Yeah, I like his game.
You do?
I like his game. He gritty. He can get a buck. He got a nice mid range. He can hit the 3-2 and all that. He tough youngin.
Well, that's what's up, man. I like that. I like that pick up for y'all.
Yeah.
Man.
Then we got Joe coming back. You know how that's. You feel? You know how
What's
that's.
up with Joe, man? We
Know
can
how
talk
that's gonna
about
go.
Joe, man. You know what?
Oh, how I forget about Joe.
I know. I said I feel crazy too. It's crazy you say that, man. You know what? I always felt like that y'all two kind of like y'all built the same.
Facts.
Would that
It's
be
almost the same game.
Same
almost.
game,
Yeah,
right?
Almost.
Yeah, it's like Joe and Tay. It's like, did y'all play against each other in high school?
No, we were supposed to play. The year we won the state championship, we were supposed to play Lake Taylor. That's when they had Joe, Darion, and I forgot the other kid's name.
It was another
JJ.
somebody else.
JJ.
Yeah, JJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all play together with AAU, right?
Nah,
No, he
we
played
played
7-5.
against each other.
We
then.
played. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that at
7-5.
U-turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
His dad used to always hype that matchup up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. Like y'all, y'all like the same player. I was like, I would love to see that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Two
good.
Bulldogs. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Two
exactly.
Bulldogs.
Can you imagine who will come out on top on that? I'm asking him. I know what you gonna say. What you gonna say?
I ain't got.
You ain't
I
got
want to
that
see it. Like I got to see it.
Look. Yeah, I know you kind of toy.
can't
That's your
say, yeah,
homeboy.
that one.
That's your teammate.
That's what I'm saying. Both of them can go. I'm gonna have to. You feel me?
That is true.
Who won that game? Y'all won that game.
I
though,
never
right?
lost to him.
Y'all already said they won that game though. So yeah, I mean,
I was
Yeah.
gonna go. How many times y'all lost to 757? But I ain't gonna do that today. I ain't gonna. I'm hard on 7-5.
I'm up on the 7-5.
Yeah,
they
I'm
got
up on the
they got me my last game though, but I'm up on the 7-5 though.
Yeah. What's your record against them? That you
I
remember?
don't know.
But
For
you
real,
know,
I
you
know I
lose
lost
to them
to
often.
I lost to Moy once. I lost to Hampton once, and probably I lost to Austin Smith once.
What about you, Tay? You up on them too?
I lost to Phoebus,
Fee,
Boy.
boy.
Norcom.
Norco. Yeah, them Travis.
Y'all couldn't get past Norcom though. I used to be at them games though, bro.
What was so tough about Norcom that y'all couldn't? I guess you said say Ingram and Fields, man. Them guys could go.
Yeah.
But
We always had the guys that want to be cute on the court.
you can talk about your teammates like that, man.
That was our problem. We always want to look good for the crowd. When they come, they all in.
You want to say who the names are?
Nah, I ain't gonna do my teammates like that.
You know
The
what
whole
I'm
mob. You gotta put on the whole
I'm
mob.
gonna just put it on the whole mob
mob.
though. You know, it all falls on all of us.
Yeah.
But they always came ready to play because they had probably one of the best coaches in the state.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just be honest.
Yeah, they did.
Coach White used to speak highly of him.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But I know it was a question I wanted to ask you, Tay. You went to a school for 4 years that is deemed the mecca of basketball when it comes to Richmond. Did you feel like it was any pressure playing at John Marshall? Question number one.
Nah, I wouldn't say it was I wouldn't say it was any pressure.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me ask you this. Looking back on it now, like, would you switch it by playing it for any other school? Like, everybody know John Marshall is the top tier when it comes to everything. It's like they're the standard. Yeah. You know, how did it make you feel, man, putting on that JM uniform, man?
You know, we was always one. You know, we came as one. I don't regret playing there. I know I could have played anywhere else, been a star on anybody else's team, but I actually loved what I did at John Marshall.
Yep, and that's what's up, man, because, you know, when they say the joy and pride of the North Side is just that, you know. And I would say that I wish I had went there because I went to Henderson, and they changed the zone, so I ended up getting switched to Kennedy, which is now Armstrong. So,
See-
but all my friends went there.
All right, I'm gonna let you know this. My 8th grade year, coming out of 8th grade, I was supposed to play at TJ.
Really?
Yeah, I was supposed to play at TJ. One day we had a scrimmage over there at TJ, but the AD came and was like I couldn't play because my address wasn't in the zone. All this other stuff. That same day I go home, Coach Whiten was at my house.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Waiting.
Okay. And what was that conversation about? Just trying to get you on over there?
Yeah,
So he just said,
and from that day forward, we've been locked in.
shout out to Coach White.
I
man.
appreciate him for everything he did.
Well, hopefully we can get Coach White on here sometime, man. I guess we'll get him in here in the future. Ty.
Coach Bettis used to try to get me at the Marshall too, though.
Huh?
I said Coach Bettis used to try to get me over at the
Okay,
Marshall
I know
too.
him. Really? How that would have happened though, man? You zoned for Verona, right?
We would have. I don't know how.
My zone school, my year we won the state championship. I was on for Enrico.
Okay, y'all let down. look, we don't want nobody to have to go back in and be
yeah.
like, okay, we're gonna strip y'all these championships. But wow, that's crazy, man. You know what it is. Ty, we talked a little bit about Verona, man. Do you feel like that? Looking at Verona now,
Yeah.
the respect that Verona has now, man. Like Verona has like in the last 5-6 years has changed, man. Like now, people put respect on Verona name, the culture, the family. Do you feel like that you was a part of that process, man? How did that make you feel that you see where Verona coming from when you got there
Yeah.
to where they are now?
I feel like for real, we kicked the door down like immediately. My freshman year, we went like 19-7, won the conference and all that. Year before that, I think they was under 500. I think it was like 14 or 15 or something like that. So my freshman year and after that, we just kept it rolling. Like before that, it was a football school for real.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody trying. Like I said, I was supposed to go to John Marshall. I was thinking about going to Henrico. I wasn't trying to go to Verona to play no basketball.
No, not for basketball.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking nothing of that. But my pops, he was like, y'all might have y'all might could do something. So I just ended up going, and I started varsity, and it was all right after that.
Yeah, because I'm like, Verona's always been a football school.
No, yeah, we took that over. We took over the whole 804 for real. I ain't gonna lie. Only Trinity. Look at him. Look.
You see how he looked?
Yeah,
like,
he looked up.
It looked like
Look, Trinity and Bird probably the only. Not even probably. They the only two schools that could say anything about Verona for real from my time. Because I lost to them. I never beat Trinity. They beat me sophomore and junior year, so I ain't beat them. Then Bird, they beat us I think 3 times. My sophomore year, they beat us 3 times that year. But after that, for real, I ain't do too much losing to Bird either though. So
We smacked Trinity,
That
but
must
they
have
don't
been-
talk about that.
yeah,
Let's talk about that. Hold on, let's go because I was gonna go into both of those situations. So you read my mind. Okay, Tay. Okay, talked about that. You talking about the game at the Ash Center, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's talk about it. I'm a Trinity guy, you know. So,
got them going.
but that my son was gone, so I ain't gonna need. So that was after 2017, right?
Yeah.
That was the 2018, 2019. Y'all did beat them both times. I can't say y'all smacked them, Tay.
Which I won by.
We won by +10.
I think they won
was
by like
plus 10
12
for
though.
sure.
12, 13.
Because you played them twice, right?
No, we played them once.
Once. Who was on that team when you played at Trinity?
Mondo, Henry, J. Wade.
Oh, yeah.
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 We just was too much.
That was a good game though.
It was
Definitely a good game.
And look, it's crazy. That matchup was supposed to be us.
What happened?
Scared.
Who was scared?
I feel like the coaches was scared.
You feel like the Verona
I feel like the
was scared.
coaches was scared, yeah.
Why would they be scared? It's basketball.
I don't know. Look, we was ready to play, but they kept on trying to get them to play 2 games or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Look, I don't know what they had going on, but they wanted to play the Marshall twice. We wanted to be in the coaches for the cure. That was the big stage right there. They sold out. Y'all sold out the Ash that night.
Yeah.
And it was college coaches and everything in there. During high school season, you don't get no chance to play in front of no college coaches.
No,
for real.
you don't.
And they was in there like that's the moment that you want, and they weren't trying to do it. They talking about we need to play 2 games, have one at the Marshall, one at Verona.
That's some BS.
Ain't nobody, we weren't thinking about that.
and your coach.
We telling them, play them like we don't care. Then they drop the vid. Tay talking shit. They drop the vid. He talking about, yeah, anybody want smoke? Verona, what? I'm like, we sent.
Oh, for real?
Bro, when they dropped the vid, we sent it in the group chat. Our team group chat, like, y'all tripping. Like, we got to, talking to the coaches, like, y'all tripping. We got to play. Like,
And
y'all
they
gonna
wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it.
So did y'all Tay, that y'all thought they were scared?
Definitely.
That was their excuse. For real, they ain't want it. Because, like I said,
Yep.
I never lost to John Marshall. So,
Well,
I ain't, hey,
You heard that, right?
never.
You see what they head honcho did.
I was the head.
Denied that. He denied that game.
I tried to get it overturned.
Oh man. So y'all I know y'all just kind of ran with that, right?
They can't though.
Yeah.
They never beat us.
Look, Tay ain't saying nothing. He gonna go on the fact. He gonna go on the fact.
I
that
feel like
y'all
though.
ain't play.
I feel like though. But yeah, that wasn't on nothing with us. We was telling them we was in the middle of the circle after
He said,
practice.
"Oh."
All that we like scheduled that game like we wanted.
But I don't
that.
understand the whole home and home thing. Like,
Why do it matter?
Yeah,
right? It
all
don't
we needed
matter.
was one game.
It don't matter.
If you and it was on a neutral court.
Exactly.
So why does it matter? You getting both people there. So I'm like, who cares?
You got
about
the
that?
exposure.
Pride
You
too
got.
big.
You know how many people wanted to see that game?
Right. Yeah, that,
Like,
that
come
would
on,
have been
bro.
a huge game.
Why would you not do that? That would have been one. That would have been a classic, for sure.
Yeah, man. But yeah, but going back to you said y'all smacked Trinity that night, man. I'm trying to remember, Tay. What you had? What was your stat line that night?
I had 14 that night, 14-9.
Who was checking you? Jay Wade or Tink?
Jay Wade, I believe.
I think Todd went crazy that game
believe.
too.
Yeah, because y'all played early in the fall league, right?
Yeah, and they beat us.
They
Yep.
beat us in the y'all
Oh
in the
yeah,
fall
I
league.
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was at that jump.
Yeah,
too.
that when Henry first
That
got
game was packed out too for it to be a fall league game.
Yeah.
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 U-turn, right?
Yep.
Y'all
Yeah.
you turn, yeah.
Yeah, they beat us.
Did y'all take that personally?
Yep. Yep.
What was different about from the first game to the second game?
First time when we played them, we had new guys on our team, like, so we just needed a little bit more time, get them used to the program, get them going, and we came out on top that second time.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all, now, you want to talk about some home cooking? Them referees that night, you know daggone where Mondo was supposed to foul out that game that
Yeah,
night.
he did foul out though.
He wasn't supposed to foul out, but you can't be out there fouling.
Hold on. Okay,
I think that's what our coaches was scared of too though.
All right, okay, let's put it out here. We going to stop this.
But now Verona want to blame it on the referee.
No, okay, no, I'm going to put something to it because I want to go back there. I'm going to tell you what I was there. After the game, me, Big Mondo, and a whole lot of us walked over to the locker room, right? That referee, the one with the fro, that dark-skinned referee, y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't know his name. Tay, you know this too. He told after the game, we was all standing right there. He basically went to Big Mondo and told him that he wanted to apologize because he felt like some of the foul calls that he got wasn't warranted. And he wanted to go and tell Mondo to come out the locker room to come so he can apologize.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that after the
Nobody
game.
trying to
Too
hit
late.
him.
Too late for all that.
Well, I'm saying, but you know that game, the foul, the officiating in that game was terrible.
No, I definitely agree though,
Yeah, it was horrible.
because that's who. If we being honest, that's who people came to see.
See, right?
Yeah.
They came to see that, right? So I ain't gonna say that. I thought Henry had a good game. Jay Wade, not so much.
It's different when you got dogs on the other side of that ball.
Jay Wade, a dog.
I don't take nothing from him. I respect this game, but it's
whole-
different when you got real dogs on the other side of that ball.
Okay. All right, I respect that. Y'all got the dub. You know, I gotta take up for my guys, man. You know, but yeah, y'all got the win that night. It was a great game though. A great atmosphere. I hated to see the game end like that.
Yeah.
But y'all did. Y'all came out with the victory that night. So y'all got bragging rights. You know, I always say that Trinity can't beat the city schools, even though they had really good players. But Trinity coaching was terrible. Man. Let's just call it what it is. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
Y'all know that. They
I
had
ain't really
players.
used to see him say too much. I just
Yeah, I just
He ain't
see
know
him
nothing.
holding the color boards or something.
Thank you.
Color board.
See, my guys are saying that, okay, so there's no lie, no cap here.
Hey.
So it's not me. I'm saying it. I've already said it, but it's good to see that all he did was You know, come on, like.
I mean, he had the mob, so
Yeah, he ain't
it
really
won't
much he had to do.
he had
You
the
still
mob.
got a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what happens when
Did
you
they
get
win some state? They didn't win no state championship, did it?
one?
One?
That was my son's senior year.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
But again, that wasn't because of him.
Yeah.
His name is etched there, but it wasn't him.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about from 2012. I know y'all probably didn't see it. Trinity had really good teams, but all of those players that came through there. You tell me you only got one state championship? I ain't taking away nothing from PVI. I ain't taking away nothing from Cape Henry. I ain't taking away nothing from Bishop O'Connell. For one, got a problem with that. Got a
That's
problem
how I
with that.
feel about us, too. We should have had a few of them, too, though.
Yeah, that's a couple of ones escaped from y'all and y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about that benefit game that was at Verona and Trinity.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that's a touchy
That was,
subject.
yeah, that joint was rocking, though.
Oh, that night, man, was crazy. Now, what was the beef about?
I don't even know. Look, I'm with the trainer. I ain't really see what happened for real, but I seen Lil J Nell out there. You know, he was our freshman, so you feel me. And then I just seen a big crowd run over there. So I started hopping up. I was cramping. I was with the trainer. I started hopping over there running. And everybody really just broke it up. But I mean, after that, it ended up somebody hit J Nell and. That was that for real.
Jay Wade was going to get for Trinity. Him and somebody was going back at it.
Yeah.
Now,
it did. Yeah, it started to get chippy. It started to get
got chippy.
Something happened with Burke. I don't know.
Yeah,
what was happening.
Burke was running his mouth.
Yeah.
I felt like that Mondo was too hype. I don't think because he was playing back in his home area.
Yeah.
And
we were supposed to win that game.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt like that if y'all would have won that game, I felt like the momentum was changing. Y'all would have probably won that game. So, but they stopped the game because of a fight, and then I think a couple of Trinity players did get suspended.
Yeah, a couple of guys got
games.
suspended too.
Yeah, for
leaving the bench and all that.
leaving the bench.
I ain't
like
a
that.
few for real. They really missed the names because I was supposed to get suspended too, but I played.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
It's accountability.
It was a few
of
us though, for real. It was a few us though, but yeah, I don't know how that shook out though. But yeah, but I don't even know what happened on the court because I won't over there. But
Well, I think it was overconfidence. I would just say, looking at that front court, you had Henry, Burke, and Mondo.
Yeah.
You look at that's a college front court.
yeah,
When you think about it, Henry looked like LeBron James. You know, body type. And then you got Mondo, and then you got Burke that's 6'10" that can shoot.
yeah.
But these guys were stepping into those roles that the year before you had Jacobs, you had Malik, you had Aaron. So you had those leaders on that team, and those guys are gone. So now, just like y'all stepping into a role now.
Yeah,
It's like,
I feel like they was underestimating us too at the same time.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna say it. We were.
Yeah,
I told 18 them that.
That's how everybody was though when they played around, and that's why most of them got smacked for real. But we ain't come on top that day. It got ended short. But
y'all was gonna win that game. Let's just call it what it is. I was one of them. I was like, man, Ferrand ain't beating them. 18 of them came over there. I was like, Dre them gone. Kenny them gone. They ain't got nothing but Tyrese. He was like, no, man.
Tripping.
Man.
Yeah, J Nell, AJ, they came in on
Man,
some
they was
other stuff. AJ was wild and he hit like the first 3 trays. Then it was crazy. We was hooping that game though.
y'all
We
was
hooping.
all in. I was sitting up here. I'm like, this ain't supposed to be this close. Just on paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like that game was so packed, But then y'all got a chance to play them again in the time
dispatch, yeah.
But what happened that night?
Shit, that was a close game too. I
It
don't want to blame it on the refs, but I mean it wasn't a good officiated game.
That game was terribly
Yeah,
officiated.
that was.
I
don't
believe
know what they
Mondo
had.
was getting a lot of calls.
Oh my God.
He was getting the superstar calls that night. He was.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I don't want to make no excuse like
No,
that.
I
But
ain't
yeah,
gonna cap though.
he
That-
was. You seen that game too?
Nah, I ain't.
No,
Crazy.
that
It was
game,
crazy,
man,
bro. I'm telling you,
it was
crazy.
It was like a tug of war, man. Like both teams were cold. Like y'all had an excellent game plan, but I think Henry won that game for them.
Henry snapped that game.
Well, Henry down the stretch, he made a couple of key because y'all was so worried about Mondo.
Yeah.
But on the weak side, Henry was catching oops, catching him off
he
the
had a
rim.
few,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So he hit a couple of big buckets, so it was kind of like a tug and war thing and stuff like that.
I think we lost by like 3 that game though.
Yeah,
Like
it was a good game, man. It was a good game.
But that was a good experience for us though. We needed that. That was only we lost that game that year, and we went out to Florida. We played some private school from New York or something. They had like a Puerto Rican dude on his team. I think he was committed to Wake Forest or something at one point. He was crazy though, and they beat us. But after that, I think we went 24-2 that year. So
yeah, y'all did. Y'all were really good, man. And y'all, and now looking at Verona is now considered the power along with John Marshall.
Yeah, shout out to them though, because I ain't gonna lie. After I left my senior year, I ain't think they was gonna go crazy like that. I ain't think Fats and Christian, they really stepped up. They stepped up crazy. And look, and I'm happy that they went out how they did, because they was freshmen when I lost to Maury. So they seen how, you feel me, you can't go out like that. Like they ended they seeing the right way. Like they was in that locker room and seeing what it felt like. You feel me?
Man, those guys, they special, man. Those guys put on a clinic this year. But I say that it goes to me, if you could correct me, I'm wrong. I love Coach Boone. Shout out to Boone. A.T., Sean Pettiford, Yaki, Kennard, of course. You know, all them guys over there. I don't know all of the coaches, man, but those coaches at Verona does a good job with developing and you know, Scoop. I know Scoop help. I don't know how many y'all work with Scoop. Scoop Hoop.
I did before. I did before. I worked
never
before.
worked out with him, but I be tuned into it.
Yeah, I see what he's doing. Yeah,
they do a good thing over there, man.
Yeah, they got the Vertimax, all that. They getting stuff in there. You know, when I was in high school, the parents was trying to, my pops, Dre pops, J Nell, his pops, AJ, they was gonna put some money together to get a shooting machine, Vertimax and all that, and they I guess the AD won't going for it. They're trying to say we ain't had no space or nothing for it. So, you know, that was, you know how that go. So yeah, Big Kennard, he taking matters in his own hands for real.
Yeah, you talking about Dre Walker's dad that helped out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dre, man.
Yeah.
Big Dre, always one of the few dads that was out here too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, you know, with all of that being said, man, looking at where y'all going at now, so Tay, what year would this be going for you at Livingstone?
I'll be a junior in the classroom.
Well, how many more years you got?
Sophomore on the court. I got 3 more years.
3 more years. Okay, man. You know, I hope everything works out for you, man. You get out there, man, and hoop. Because I've been looking at y'all. Well, I've been looking at you playing this year in the summer league, man. You look good, man.
Thank you.
Look
Appreciate
good.
it.
Just keep pushing, man. Keep working. Don't stop, man. And also prepare for when that ball stops. You know, what do you got any plans on the outside of that after basketball? Do you want to coach? Do you want to go overseas?
I want to go overseas. I got a sister that's about to go overseas in the next couple of weeks. She's going to play in Germany.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that, man. Shout out. What's your sister name?
Natira Lester. She played at. She went to John Marshall.
Okay.
She played at Elizabeth City State this year.
Okay.
For the last 4 years.
Shout out to her, man, because I did not know that. Did not know that, man. That's good. Ty, man, you got another year after this, right?
Yeah, I got 2 more years I can play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What you plan on doing with these 2 years, man? You will
try and go get it.
Man, what's the experience of like playing in that NCAA tournament, man? Is it like
you feel me? First year we did it was COVID, so we didn't really get the
experience.
Really had the full experience. But this past year, that joint was rocking in there. Like they had the Baylor fans. We was in Texas, so they weren't too far. They had all the Baylor fans, and UNC and Marquette played right after us, so they had all their fans in there. I think it was probably like, I don't want to boost, but it was probably like up to 20,000 people in there though, almost. Like,
wow,
it was
That got to be an experience of a lifetime, man. You know, and doing that. And Tay, you playing in the CIAA, man. Do you know how historic that is, man?
I hear about it all the time.
Yeah, man. You don't know, like when we was in school, it was always all about the CIAA.
Yeah.
Always, man. And it's good that, like I said, you're going to get to experience that now. Like people take off work to go to that stuff, man. People still do that stuff like CIAA week. I think it's in Baltimore now, I think.
Yeah.
Tournament. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, man. I don't know. It's Baltimore.
I don't know either, yeah.
Yeah, you know, look at the wire, man. Like, part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, yeah, man, you know, I appreciate y'all coming on today, man. You know, we done touched on so many things and stuff like that, and I got much love for you guys, man, for real,
sir.
because a lot of stuff that I did not know, especially y'all two being as tight as y'all were, man, and that's good because, like, you know, I see him, he's more talkative, you more reserved, you know what I'm saying? So
I really don't talk that much though, for
You
real.
don't?
For real. Nah, I really don't though.
No, man, you know, every time I see you, well, I see you play basketball, let's just
Yeah.
say that. You more the passion on it. But Tate, his emotions never change. Like on the court, it's like you see him, he just got that same look, whether he pissed off or
He's
not.
slick though. He gonna talk slick shit to you though.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, for sure.
Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely gonna pop it.
For sure.
Hey, man, you gonna play back in that Love Day next year?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Can't wait.
How was that experience for you this year? man?
It was a great experience. I love what C-Wig do for the community, for the city.
For real.
Yes,
It
he
is really needed with all the stuff that's going on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't thank him enough. You know, he always told me he believed in me, so I appreciate him for that. I always got love for him.
Man, that's what's up, man.
And we ain't used to see a lot of that stuff when we was younger though. The stuff that he doing now, he really trying to change it.
He is
for real.
running that league, man.
Yeah.
He's running like a pro.
Mhm.
He's running like a pro, man. And you couldn't, and like I said, you can play in it this year, right?
I don't think I was supposed to because it got to be like sanctioned or something like that. But
But we got the first ever Love Day championship, though.
last year.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. Y'all were on that thing with
Yeah.
Alden, right? Alden.
Alden Snap. We had Walt. Who else was on that mob, bro?
Was it Jordan Talley on there or
Nah, he
Sean
ain't.
Drake?
Jordan Tyler was on our team.
No, he won't. Nah,
Jordan Tyler was. He just didn't play the
championship game he
Yeah.
didn't play.
I think he
The
was.
Sean Drake was on that team too, right?
No, he was on the team with Duve and
With
them.
Duve and them.
Oh,
Okay.
We had Lil Red on our team though.
Lil Red, yeah.
Lil Red, yeah.
Man, that was crazy. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. Like I said, you know, to Verona Nation, the joy and pride of Northside, y'all got two of y'all finest in here, man.
Yes, sir.
And I need y'all to like, subscribe, and like I said, check out the new merch, the BallinVA podcast merch on Patreon. Y'all go to my link tree on Instagram and on Facebook. Man, please support, comment, and, you know, shout these guys out, man. And if y'all get a chance to go see Livingstone and Norfolk State this year, you know, when y'all see them in the books, you know, look them up and go out there and support them, man. Go out to support the HBCUs. And we are out.
Yes, sir.